Hello everyone and welcome again to this Python course. Okay, so we're here in the last lecture of this section. After this section, we'll have the opportunity to work a bit on the exercises that I've prepared for you. We'll have two ways to approach these exercises. We'll have also quizzes for you to do to test the knowledge of what we've learned so far. That's how I expect you to continue with the pace of the course, because of course we are going to pick up now a bit more advanced stuff as soon as the course goes by. So it's important that you have these checkpoints to test the knowledge of what you are learning so far here. Let me just take out my headphones that I forgot while I was doing this lecture. Okay, this is a bit better. Okay, so in this last lecture, we are just going to see a simple data type that we have, which is the Boolean data type. It's one of the other common and atomic data types here in Python that basically just has two values, true or false. If I write true here in my cell on the notebook, you notice that this true is green in terms of the color of the code that I'm putting here. This is because this is a Python reserved keyword for Boolean values. And these elements will be pretty important when we check comparisons between elements here in Python. So this true, if I type the type of the true, we'll have this bool data type, which is then this condition of having just two values, true or false. Also false, if I go here, is also a bool. Now notice, so when I put false in big letters, or in this case in uppercase letters, what will happen is that we'll have an error because this false is not recognized by Python as one of the Boolean elements that we have because it's not capitalized. If I use the capitalized version, so with the first letter in uppercase, then then Python is able to understand that that should be the Boolean element. Okay, so if we go for the false, right here, what Python is trying to do is to find some function or something that you have defined as an element. That doesn't exist in Python right now because there's no function that we've created with this name. It's as if we are trying to get a function called false, and that doesn't exist. Okay, at least right now we've not created it. Of course, if I put this in quotes, I turn this into a string element. So in this case, Python will interpret this as the false word. Again, also if I put false capitalized or true capitalized, let me switch to true, so that you can also verify that this is extendable to the true or false, is that true in between quotes is a string element. It's not the Boolean value that we are expecting that will evaluate conditions in the future. This is a string. If I do type on this true, let's see, str type. If I take the quotes or the quotation marks, it's a bool. It's important to understand these two differences. So these true and false elements will evaluate conditions, and it will be cool for us to check, for example, if two elements are the same, we'll get in return a true or a false. And these Boolean elements will help us control the flow of our code in the future. You'll see that in a couple of sections. Okay, so I think we've covered most of the atomic data types. As I've said, next we are going to look into exercises and quizzes for you to train everything that we've learned so far in Python, which is probably the most basic stuff, but of course it's really important for us to pick up more advanced stuff in the future. I hope this was a clear section and that you understood all of the concepts that we've talked so far. If you have any question, don't hesitate to drop me a line or a message so that I can help you move further. Okay, so let's go. Quiz and exercises next, and then we are going to look at comparisons, conversions, and also other elements here in Python that are really, really important. I'll see you there.